so much to do and so much to see in Jasper National Park, and we only have 24 hours to do it, so today's the day. Let's get as much as we can done. We are Nick and Sam Simpson, and this is Simps on the Go. Welcome to Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada.
Thank you, Canada. Today we're continuing on the 24-hour van life, and we're going to go for a hike. It is a little overcast, and if you're not up to date on the Canada situation, there is a lot of wildfires happening right now. So it has been very smoky. We've been pretty lucky as far as where we've been and the smoke, but here you just can't see the surrounding mountains, which is a huge bummer. But we're gonna head out. It's currently 9 a.m. We're trying to get out early because it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but let's go hike. Now, the one big downside to van life, if we're being honest, is if you're camping somewhere for multiple days and you want to go somewhere, you have to pack up the whole camp and drive because your house is also your vehicle.
Our first stop is Valley of the 5 Lakes. We're gonna go on either a 3-mile hike or a 5-mile hike. It just depends on smoke, whether our dog is up for it, whether we're up for it. We have a lot to do today. Oh, Goose, are you excited? Are you gonna go on a hike today? It's looking like this route is one of the more popular routes here in Jasper National Park. I guess there are like 5 very beautiful lakes. I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to see with the smoke. Everything we're doing today in Jasper is all dog friendly. We have our dog Goose here on this camper van trip around Canada, and we have to do things that are dog friendly. So step 1 is many trails that are dog friendly.
So first impression, this is definitely not a secret. There is a lot of people here.
So many different trails that you can take at this Valley of the 5 Lakes, but we're gonna take the route that's like the most common one, which is about 3 miles all the way around. So let's get to it.
If you're wondering, why is Sam and Goose in most of the shots, and where's Nick? Why is he behind the camera so much? Well, let me tell you, we're 20 minutes in, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit, what, like 13 Celsius, and I'm drenched in sweat. Good.
We made it to like 4 of 5 on this hike, and the views are absolutely stunning. But it is really smoky today, and I'm really sad. I imagine without the smoke, the views are just like even more remarkable. Oh, it's so beautiful out here.
Made it.
We made
Conquers
it!
the Jasper National Park 3-mile loop.
But we still have a lot to do today, and
Yeah.
it's still very early. So I think the next place we're gonna go to is the skytram, and it takes you to like a viewpoint, which with the smoke, I'm not sure. How was the hike overall, babe?
Just because I'm sweating doesn't mean it's hard, but it definitely was not easy. I would say there's just as much uphill as there is downhill.
And Goose is exhausted.
Yes, he's very ready to be done.
There's Dolly.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we have made it to the skytram. That was quite the hill we just drove up. Dolly here isn't the fastest, but She made it no problem. And luckily, everywhere we go has RV parking. So if you drive around an RV, here in Jasper at least, there will always be RV parking. So thank you for that. But we read that this is dog friendly. So it's another dog friendly thing we want to do today. He's the luckiest dog in the world. So let's go. So that was pretty pricey. So it's 60 Canadian per adult and 9 Canadian for the animal, per pet. And you can bring a cat, I just found out. So you can bring a dog or a cat. If you have a cat and you want to bring it to the top of the mountain, you have that option.
Hello.
Hello.
And this is for the doggy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
You ready? You wanna go? Where do you want to go?
Are you so confused?
Ready? There, let's go. Up the hill.
Up the hill we go. Now I can drive it. I'm certified.
Alright, my friends, so 7 minutes to go up, okay? Really easy ride. I'm a really good driver, so nothing to worry. And the first thing that we can see over there is the town of Jasper. A little bit better, good. So yes, the one that we have in the back is Pyramid Mountain. Sitting in the Victoria Range crossing. That is going all the way from here. Alright, let's go!
I am not gonna lie, I was super nervous that whole ride up. You just think the worst of things, which I know nothing will happen because this thing runs like every 15 minutes, I think, but it is absolutely beautiful up here. And on the way up, he did tell us you can hike down, it's about 3 hours, and there are hikes up here that you can do. You can actually hike to the top of this mountain, and he said once you start hiking, you're exiting the national park, I think is what he said. So he said basically hike at your own risk, just be careful. Honestly, you can really feel the smoke up here. It's not as bad as it has been in the past few days, but you think more on the floor you would like smell it and like feel it more in your lungs. But plus, you being a good boy. You being a good boy?
He's being the goodest boy. And after a lovely hour hanging out up here at the top of the mountain where the skytram drops you off, we are actually going to head back down and enjoy a little bit of downtown Jasper. We had heard that there is really great restaurants, great coffee shops, so we're going to go check it out and see if it is as great as everyone talks about. You're going to take the skytram again? You ready to go?
I think so. We've been up here for 1 hour. We thought that was going to be too long, but I think it was just the right amount of time. And you can stay up here as long as you want, but you just have to tell them how long.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
This is a very, very dog-friendly area. It might be all of Canada, but for sure, Jasper, everywhere we go, people give him a bowl of water. They want to pet him. They want to just meet him. But we are headed to downtown Jasper, where I think a lot of places are also dog-friendly, but let's go find out. All right, we have made it to Jasper town. Everything has been within like a 10 to 15 minute drive. So if you plan to stay in Jasper or Banff, everything is super close. Well, for the most part, like within the town.
The downtown is super cute. There are restaurants everywhere, coffee shops, bistros, And there's even a brewery, Jasper Brewing Company. So there's so much you can do in this downtown area. And it's surrounded by like the most gorgeous mountains. Unfortunately with the smoke you can't see it, but I can imagine like on a beautiful blue sky day when you sit at one of these cafes, oh, it'd be so perfect.
Pretty small, and it takes all of about 10 minutes to do like the big loop around the main part of Jasper, but there's tons of shops, like Sam said, tons of restaurants.
Nick is stopping at the most important store here in Jasper town, and that is the wine cellar. But I gotta say, we're all getting pretty tired, so I think we're gonna head back to our campsite. We originally were gonna come eat here, but we stopped at a grocery store, and I think we're gonna cook at our campsite. We made it back to our campsite, but we are going to do a little bit of rearranging on our campsite because we think it's going to rain and we want to sit outside tonight.
Something awesome that Canada does is that each campsite gets free firewood. But when I booked the campsite, it said you can't bring your own wood because they want you to burn wood they know that aren't gonna like kill the trees that have like something in them, I guess. I don't know, but all I hear is free firewood. So thank you, Canada.
Just all set up here cooking our food. Cheers. It has been the most wonderful one day here in Jasper National Park, but we are both so tired, including Goose. So we're gonna go to bed, but we will see you in the morning. Good night.
All right, full circle. Here we are back drinking coffee after 24 hours here in Jasper National Park. Oh, it's hot. But yeah, now we can talk. So a little recap of what we did. So we went on that hike around the 5 lakes, the shorter one. Then we went on the skytram. Then we went to the downtown of Jasper National Park. And then we came back here and made dinner and hung out and went to bed. It rained all night. It's not raining right now, but it's very wet. But we're about to pack up camp and head to our next destination. We're actually going to start filming our next video, which is the Icefields Parkway, which I have been looking forward to this whole entire trip. And so I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Show your friends if anyone's coming to Jasper, because I think this is definitely worth coming to. If you want to keep following along on our adventures, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video, whatever you need to do to help us out. That would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you on the go. All right, now we can talk. Oh, that's way too hot. Bad idea.
But we're gonna take the main trail, which is about 3 miles. Ooh, bug. About 3 miles. Ooh, bug. Ooh, ooh. About 3 miles all the way around.
Say it again.